my god, I'm sitting in my rig with like a laptop on my lap to do the Twitch shit. Very hectic right now.
So, did you want me to jump out with them?
Yes, please, mate.
Boo!
You can jump back in as soon as someone gets discoed.
I hate watching the sidelines. It's not the same. Like a peasant.
Oh, it's tough hearing the voice chat and then watching the stream and you know something's about to go down.
Yeah. There'll be some murder on turn 1.
Stream's up.
Do you want to edit your name, Recon, to add faction control off?
Should do.
LGBT, no TC.
Stream is up, boys. Welcome to all our viewers for what's going to be a cracker of a raid.
I've been looking forward to this one for some time.
We have a few new
while we're
drivers
here,
as well.
Crush has requested a drag to Alpha Tauri.
I've already done it. It's all good.
That's sweet. That's sorted. King Vara is super efficient.
It appears Lights has jumped in.
So are we live?
I'm pretty sure live is the same as live.
I'm just looking at the stream and it's just an image and I can't hear myself. Oh no, there we go. There it is. I can hear me. Wonderful.
We've got 11 viewers at the moment. Psychedelics. Prediction, Lenny wins by 15 seconds. It's a pretty big margin.
Nordal, I'm streaming it in the commentary chat if you want, so there's no delay.
Great, thanks. So, Recon, you're the maestro of all things, all new drivers. Can you tell us a little about what we've got to expect tonight? Who are we keeping an eye on?
Yeah, look, Fever is definitely the odds-on short-running favourite, short odds favourite. I would have thought just comes in with a very high pedigree, both from other leagues, and his Austria time was rapid AF. Be interesting though. He's not used to the ARL racing style. Some of the carnage that he might be experiencing off the line.
People just not bothering to brake for turn one, that kind of thing.
Sure, he may be used to a perhaps more, need I say, considerate racing style. Refined might be a good word, but
Division 1 is a cut of it's a little different.
This is
like
Division 1.
swag dad driving just straight up the inside.
Well, that's what the people want to know is who's the money on the swag dad medal for tonight.
The odds are pretty long on that one, so Fever is new, and who else we got, Recon? We got a couple of other new guys for the fellas in chat, right? For the people who may not be au fait with the inner workings of ARL.
Yeah.
And we've got Lenny, and we've got Chris.
Oh no, he's had to drop out unfortunately.
Chris made a fairly common mistake, as it seems.
Which was an Xbox League?
The Xbox / PC League confusion.
Does explain a lot, but we do have Lenny. Lenny, confirmed PC owner, is in the lobby.
Does own a PC.
He's achieved the first requirement of joining ARL.
Oh, we got some. Yeah, okay. We've got 18 drivers.
Yeah, it's just a quick scan of who we're missing. So it looks like we've got an Alpine missing.
We've got our Red Bull. It's Kyle. He was struggling to join.
Okay. Yeah, we had a bit of a, and we seem to be losing members. Looks like we're missing an Alpine and a Red Bull. Anybody else?
And the Alfa Romeo.
Look at all those friends. The real perks of being a commentator are all the friends you make.
Okay. Yeah, but it's also it's a curse because my TT list is soul destroying when I look at that frame.
Yeah, there is a simple solution to that, Rico.
Get good.
More loud pedal.
You said it on me.
Right. All right.
Much more loud pedal.
Yes. Make the loud pedal go wah. So certified laptop improver.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Froz was asking what's happening. We're missing.
Yeah.
So now we're missing
Similar.
2 drivers, the Alfa Romeo and the Alpine. So I think we are 1 driver now.
Which one's there?
Uh,
So
so we're missing the Alpine. Lights has jumped in for the Alfa Romeo.
lights shouldn't be in there for the Alfa Romeo. Oh well, I guess the person's late, so fair enough at this point. Okay, so the Alfa Romeo drivers should absolutely be our friend Ekim.
Yeah, Ekham's
Should be
in.
in. Ekim's in. Okay, and then we've got lights jumping in for.
Chris.
Sorry, we should. Oh, I see what's happened. Yeah, lights jumping in there. Okay. Cool.
And then
lights
who's
is in
the Alpine driver?
You've got Saggy, the Saggy kid, and Phoebe are the 2.
Sag is not here. I think
Okay.
we'll give him 5 minutes into qual. If he doesn't join, we'll get Flixie in.
Done. Yep.
Okay, let's go. Frozzle, you ready to go? Oh, you can't probably hear us.
Okay, so yep, there's 1 driver to go, which is Saggy Kid.
Flixie can join.
Saggy Kid. No, it's not Flukesy.
Oh, you're gonna put Basnick?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a Chowry actually.
Wasn't he supposed to take the Alpha seat?
Yeah, Light's got it. Okay. Cool. Great. So all sorted. All sorted.
Ready to go?
And
So,
we're starting.
So, what do you think we can expect to see differently tonight, boys? I have to comment that Sector 3 in Division 2 was definitely mayhem.
Rain. The rain late in Div 2.
Yeah, that was a colourful surprise. I gotta say, I thought it would be more deadly. Actually, we didn't really lose anyone in the rain, did we?
Well, we had one that caused a safety car, but over the 10 odd laps of rain, it was only one, which honestly, you're right, it was surprising. I thought it would have been total carnage.
Yeah, people driving in close proximity as well. It's a testament to how well the standards are this kind of thing.
I think we're gonna have a change in the podiums, the standard podiums for Div 1 as well, with the new drivers.
Oh yeah. Crush can say goodbye.
He'll be up there, but some of these drivers, we haven't seen them race, but based off the times they're dropping on us, it's
Yeah. But Crush is pushing P according to his name, so
yeah.
whatever that means, that's
Yeah.
got to play into his favour.
I think this will be the first race of the season that Crush is going to get seriously tested.
We'll be waiting on 10 toes for the first quality laps.
Who's going to be the first driver out?
What do you think the strategy is here, boys? On like for quali, do you think the boys are going to do 1 to 2 laps, hot laps on a set of tyres, and maybe just try and do it within 2 sets of tyres, or?
Well,
I think it depends. I think if you're not expecting to, I think if you're expecting to qualify in the top 10, it's okay to use 3. But I think if you're not,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
you
My
probably
strategy last night helped me quite a bit in only using the 2 tyres during quali though, and having that fresh set for the end.
It's always nice to have a fresh session, especially with switching safety cars. We are on reduced safety car tonight, caused a bit of drama
Yes.
amongst the flock, but reduced safety car. So maybe that last set of tyres not being such a big consideration later in the race, depending on what happens.
Just if we got any new viewers, we raced France last week on the standard safety car and just about near max out the safety cars in Division 1, which really,
Didn't expect.
yeah, we definitely didn't expect being such an open track, but really changed the tone of the race multiple times. So
And
being
would
a
you
bit
look at
more
them,
of a
they're
narrow
racing
circuit.
already.
Yes.
The
That's Alfa Romeo.
rapid Alfa Romeo, yeah.
Believe
They're
of
gonna get out early.
Got a few guys on mediums here.
lights.
Looks like Light's starting his lap already.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Let me know when Fever's gone out on mediums. He's our new driver. Few drivers out on mediums. Interesting.
Already a big shout out for Lemon.
Oh, who's this Red Bull coming out? Doesn't get in the way of lights. Let's see what type of lap he's going to set for our first one. What's the pace going to be set at? He's on softs.
Last week we saw the fastest qualifying time in Div 2 eclipsed by the first lap to be set in Div 1.
Yes.
Yeah, and then done by a second at the end of qualifying.
Yeah. So last night the pole was a what was it? 1:15.2. Yes.
What was it, Caro?
Yeah. Who said it? Can you remember? Do you wanna
hey, I don't know where I found that lap. I'll tell you that now. So lights at a 1:16.5. Frozzle a 1:16.5 as well on the mediums. Lemon 1:15.7. Yeah.
I think from lights that might mean he's coming back out on mediums.
Kyle's not out yet. Aim sets a so Fever 1:15.5 on mediums.
My God.
Yes.
Yeah, that's rapid. That's rapid. That's
yes. Yeah, don't know what to say about that. Our next, so we have Crush at 1:16.1 on mediums. So there's six tenths in it for the medium drivers. Crush needs to find.
I think we'll see Crush run a soft here.
Yes, Crush won't stay out on those mediums.
No, he won't be happy with that.
JKO 1:15.1 for current pole. Aston drivers.
A couple of guys still haven't left the pits yet.
Yeah, there's a few.
Foxy, Dalek, Kyle, Sneaky, Simdogger, all on the pits.
Do we have
think
anyone
that's
that's on a flying lap?
I'm not sure.
I want to see McLaren, they're starting their lap. CJM is coming around now. Yeah, I believe he's on a hot lap. Let's see what he can set. On the mediums, a 1:16.4. So, FIBA so far the only one to crack the 1:15s on the mediums.
Really competitive times.
Yeah. Mo Ryab on the softs are 1:15.9. So, a few drivers on the softs off the pace as well.
Yeah, not clear if it's just
Yeah.
a bit of a funky lap or maybe not a strong track, or just starting to see if a few of the front guys differentiate themselves in the pack a little bit.
See what Darkly can do. He's out on the softs, so see if he can improve. Darkly had a bit of quite a disappointing race last week, so you'd want to be going good this
Yeah,
one.
been looking to make up for it. I
At
mean,
a
he hasn't qualified
118, not
especially
really.
strong. That
Yeah.
wouldn't have been considered a rapid qualifying time in Div 2. Certainly not in Div 1.
So we have Dalek, I believe, starting his hot lap right now. Let's see what he can do. A few of these drivers, I believe they might be setting bankers. Do we have a weather situation? Do we know what? So Basnik telling us there's no rain. Oh, and Mo has retired. I believe we have a Mercedes in the wall in Sector 3.
Just shout out with a late entry too. Flukesy stepping in as a reserve driver for Alpine.
Oh, Fluxy, our sideline reporter.
Very strong performance last night from Fluxy, I believe. He was
Was
2 or 3
solid.
in the end.
Amazing opening
He
couple of
was up near
laps.
the front, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, have my opinions.
Dalek sets a purple Sector 1. And he invalidated going through the S's, unfortunately.
Isn't that a tale as old as time?
It's definitely happened before.
Yes.
What do you reckon? You invalidate, do you go out again on the softs? Do you put it all in a second lap? Do you try and get a banker and, you know, just abandon
I believe
offset?
all of these drivers, except for possibly JKO, actually all of them have more pace. They all want to go back out on a set of softs, I believe. So we've got Eckham on a hot lap right now, so it's purple Sector 1.
And some of these
Yeah.
drivers start to set a few more times. It could be very interesting to see if Feber can hold his high.
And
You know,
Eckham
10
goes
points.
wide. We've got a
He's
Ferrari.
definitely abandoned that lap.
Yeah. I believe we've got Sim out on a medium lap. Let's see what type of lap Sim. He'll be fighting for a podium tonight. He's had a fair bit of bad luck the last couple of races with turn 1 incidents, so
Did you put a whole last week or the week before?
I think it was the week before. Last week Crush stole it at the end.
Definitely a contender.
Yeah. And Sim... okay, he's starting. Oh no, he's not. He must have invalidated. Not sure what's going on there with him.
He has been a bit plagued with bad luck lately, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just can't get a clean race. There's just issues popping up here and there.
Lenny, our new driver, cracks the 114s. 114.366.
That is
So-
quick.
There we have the times is dropping now. That is a fast lap. Fluxy going to P5 a 115.6. He was saying that yesterday he invalidated whilst he was on for a 115 flat, so I'm assuming he still can find a lot more speed as well.
He's got an axe to grind.
Yeah, Dodge sets a 115.3 on the softs. Feber out on his out lap now on the softs. Let's watch this. Now we'll start seeing some real times from these drivers.
Or some big invalidations. Who knows? We've seen plenty of quick drivers who can't keep it out of the wall, haven't we? Not trying to commentators curse anyone, we're having a bit of a sly jab at certain people in the commentary box.
Yeah, it's me. What happened to Mo Ryab?
I believe he binned it
see that.
in Sector 3.
It's a shame.
That.
Chat, Chu, are you saying there's no in-game sound right now? Okay.
Pressing and Chew are both saying no in-game sound. Yes.
Let's see if I can figure that out, because
Probably OBS settings. You set your screen sound.
It's just a bit low. It's fine. The Windows is saying it's just a bit low in-game sound. Thanks, team. Keep us in the loop.
okay.
Tabby
Hopefully
can hear
that's
a
a bit-
fan in the background. Is that your PC fan, Tabby?
There we
You
go.
got the aircon on.
Is that any better? Anyway, I just want to see this lap by Fever.
Perfect time to tune back in.
Yes.
Sector 3.
Let's see if you'll. That lap by Lenny will be hard. And Fever 1:14.318.
Just 5 tenths separating 1 and 2 at the moment, and the times are starting to plummet, aren't they? It's
Yeah,
not
they
below-
are.
not below
Eckham.
1:15 now.
Yeah, Eckham and JKO. Can I just give a shout out to my Aston boys, all in top 5 right now?
It's impressive.
All 2 of
I
them.
like
Yes.
I like it. Look, I'm trying to just say how refreshing it is to see Alpine back where it belongs at the top of the standings. We haven't
No, that was doctored at all, is there?
we haven't had a result this impressive since Swag took pole in France, I believe, for Division 2.
It was an absolutely dominant pole as well, and it was just completely misconverted. I was the
Sure.
first to finish the race, and I finished the race first by I think it was 30 laps.
First to last in under 2 laps. It's an
Yeah.
impressive performance.
Very
Those
fast.
first 2 laps were a thing of beauty.
Chat saying it's an OBS setting. I may need to
I
just.
said that too. What's wrong
Yes.
with me?
I will try to quickly just go through my OBS settings. Audio. Maybe it's actually
I'm pretty sure it's
probably
the desktop audio there, right on the sort of home screen when you open OBS.
Is that any better? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just run it. Whilst racing, I have my volume much lower.
I like it going
You thinking we're going to see an improvement here?
Nah, they're all lost. I mean, it'll depend, I think. If some of the guys who are capable of beating that feel like they need to go out for a third lap,
Where is it?
I wouldn't expect the top 5 to say fixed in that order with those times. I'd certainly expect a few quicker times to pop up.
So we still the 3 minutes left in qualifying, and it looks like Fever's currently. Oh, look at that! Look at the current 1, 2, 3 is what we anticipated.
We're seeing the Aston Martin's falling out of the top 5 there.
Yep.
Caro.
Aston Martin. Yes.
It's interesting to see what Eckham can do on his outlap, just coming
Yeah.
around.
Sim still hasn't set a lap. That's quite interesting.
Putting the pressure on something, isn't he?
2 minutes. Coming out with a Hail Mary.
Turn 1.
Let's watch Eckham's lap. He'll be trying to get into that top 3.
Definitely capable. Just
Yeah.
700ths of a second off his current time.
Off crush.
He's using the entire track, isn't he?
Yeah.
Definitely giving it plenty. We're seeing a couple of the other boys onto.
He didn't have a
Ash
purple
Top.
sector 1.
No, he did not. Lenny on that lap, so we will see him try
Yeah.
to take hold of the Fever. Fever also on fresh softs, I think, so looking like he's going to try and consolidate that P1. No
We
rest
have
at the top of the field.
And Eckham invalidates again, I believe.
Wow, that's big one.
Same corner as the last lap.
Is he going to back-to-back this?
I believe he is. Yeah,
I
he
don't think he's
is.
got time to do anything else. He's got to go for it. Or accept P4 is his limit. For this scoring.
Right on board with JKO.
Yeah, JK are only 8 thousandths behind Eckham, so
Yeah.
it doesn't take much improvement. Eckham must be looking over his shoulder.
Yes.
There is a big gap from 5th onwards. I mean, you got 4 tenths in the top 5 and then 5 tenths to 6th.
Dutchy's on an outlap though. I feel like Dutchy's been saving up the burner for the end here.
I reckon Dutchy's got some pace there. What did we say the Div 2 pole was? Was 15.2, Caro?
15-2, correct.
Yeah.
So, interesting. Feel these drivers not on their game tonight. Don't give Recon any ideas, please, Swag.
Yeah, it's not quite the crushing performance compared to the Div 2 times we saw at France just yet, is it?
Yeah.
And gotta give a big shout out to Fluxy sitting there repping Div 2 and P11, fighting a good fight.
Solid. Absolutely solid. Is Eckham still Eckham's flying? He's hanging it all
Yeah.
out there.
He's still going, he
Interesting.
hasn't invalidated yet, so...
Which is he's been on the limit. Like,
Yeah.
but he's running into traffic now. This is.
he
might
should
just
be
alright.
okay.
Just have
Oh,
a space
no.
about
Oh,
30
that
yards.
Williams is holding him up. Oh, he's... Let's see, Eckham didn't improve by much. Only 4,000. Oh, JKO, a 1:14.304.
No,
Well done, JK.
Oh wow!
Wow.
And now we'll have to see if Fever and Lenny can fight back.
Yes.
And there's traffic everywhere. It
Look
might
at
be
the
a
car park.
bit of chaos in the FIA channel.
Yes.
We might have Sim on the hot
Oh,
lap here, boys.
Yes, Sim. Sector 1, there is quite a bit of traffic going through Sector 1. Can we just say Sim has set a purple Sector 2?
And
That's
then he's just
incredible.
taken P1 off
Luke
JKO.
Lenny,
Beaver just drifted turn 3.
let's see what
Sim
Sim's
dogging
going to
out.
be setting. Sim going to P4 with a 1:14.5.
Well done.
Lenny
He's
taking
right under
P1.
pressure,
Lenny,
doesn't
yes.
Lenny P1 at
Lenny with the
14.2.
he? Have we got Fever still not finished his lap yet?
Beaver's just running into traffic there. He is
Let's see, Lights is
very
retired.
aggressive
He's
line. He's hanging out there.
There's a lot of traffic ahead of him.
He's not
He is
giving up.
right on the edge.
Yeah, oh, this is going to ruin his lap here. They've ruined his lap. Yep.
Oh, and that's
Oh.
a late one
Yeah.
away from Justin there. And
Oh, and that Red Bull.
Close.
yeah,
He's not going to be impressed with that.
I don't think he's going to be thrilled.
Yeah, he's just
Costing him,
Uh,
costing him potentially P1.
Oh, and
Oh.
he's binned it. He's ended it, but is he going to get in the way of anyone else?
oh,
coming
this
around
might
there?
be a bit of an issue. Oh, no.
he does.
No.
This is a massive collision.
Oh, Dalek.
That might have been a bit of a
Oh,
rage stomp there on the pedals.
I feel for Mez. Mez is going to have a long night.
Sneaky with the coming from the back as well, obviously, with the
Yeah.
not starting the qualification. We've got Kyle back there in P19.
Basanik, are you saying that FIBA received a 5-place grid penalty?
He did for collision with Dalek just there.
Okay, that's
Oh,
interesting.
Brutal.
Drops him down into P8.
Just on that grid, boys. JKO.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you expect to see that? That was...
No.
I had all the faith in my Aston brothers.
I know JKO is very quick, but well done.
That
That's
was-
huge.
Especially
You know what?
after that, wasn't it?
It's interesting. JKO came into the league with a lot of hype around him potentially being an early competitor for the championship, and he just hasn't really performed in the first 3 races.
I feel like he's always up
He's
there
had
in
a
the mix,
few
right? He's always
issues,
top
yeah.
5. He just can't quite stick it together. You know, a bit of a sim dogger, but not quite to the same extent.
So we've got Lenny on pole, JKO in second, FIBA, Crush, Sim, Eckham CJM, Dodge Buster, Dutchy Frozzle, Dalek, Fluxy in P13, Darkly, Lemon, Mo, Light, Ames, Kyle, then Sneaky. Kyle not being able to actually set a lap.
And just 33 hundredths of a second between 3 hundredths of a second, 33 thousandths of a second between P1 and P3 there.
Yeah.
Didn't think we'd see any times that quick. We got 3 of them.
Right, so who's going to take? We've got the formation lap, obviously, but I think Cairo, as last night's Division 2 race winner, you should take the call off the line.
Do you have the best insights? You know what it's like to lead.
You know what it's like to be on pole.
Mexico, unlike the rest of us. I know what it's like to spin at Mexico. If you need, feedback on that one. Expert insights.
Did we get a forecast for this race? Do we know if it's clear? Is it late rain?
We believe that it's clear.
Yeah.
The stream's not down. We're just waiting for the formation lap to start, James. Or
Change the
James.
crowd. Give a Mexican wave. Or I just know this track. A wave. So formation lap.
Yes.
Good one for a spin. It's a freebie. You can put it straight into a wall and still be back on track to start.
It looks quite dark though.
Yeah, it does look dark, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It does look a bit like
That
it
said,
was.
Mexico City pretty polluted and a little bit humid. It kind of looks like that most of the
It is,
time.
but that looks like some Silent Hill fog.
A little bit, doesn't it?
So we have
Especially with the menace of turn 1, this could be some carnage in low light, I think.
we have all the drivers except Mo and Kyle out on softs, with Mo and Kyle starting on mediums.
This is a really interesting grid. Like, I don't think anyone would have called a Lenny JKO Crush top 3.
Yes.
Not in that order.
No,
I might
Not
have
really at all.
I might have picked him for my top 5 guys, but I wouldn't have. Yeah, that wouldn't have been my expectation. Fantastic from Lenny, right? Really making a mark. Like first race, puts it on pole.
absolutely brilliant.
Strong
And
performance,
in style too.
Yeah,
Absolutely
really
threw it on
I
there
don't-
right in the end.
Yeah, and I don't believe he races in many other leagues, as he was a new driver, and a few of the drivers were questioning where he actually came from.
Yeah,
But-
interesting. I believe he's been racing in overseas leagues, so
Yes.
he's been getting up early in the morning to race, and he was delighted to find an Australian league.
No wonder he's so fast. He just had the extra 3 hours sleep. He's well rested. He's fresh.
That's it. That's it.
Just a bit of an honourable mention to Sim, only setting 1 lap and straight into
Yeah.
the top 4.
Yeah,
so
I like that too.
that's-
That's
a great
just
effort.
like-
Right in the dying
confidence.
minutes too. Yeah,
It
so
is.
well done to Sim for that. That's
just
great.
casually sitting there, just watching the world go by, and then just comes out and throws it down.
Let's hope he survives turn 1 this race.
Would you say that's impressive?
Yes, I would definitely say that.
That's disappointing. But Cairo,
Yes.
Take it away,
Looks
Mr.
we're all,
Cairo.
all on the grid, awaiting the lights. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go. Looks like Lenny gets a good start, but Crush is pushing him. Crush gets in front of JKO. JKO staying on the outside, pushing left, or pushes into Ekim a little. Sims going down the inside, gets behind JKO. Crush battling for P1. Lenny
Look
keeps
at the
P1. Yes.
It is
Lenny holds.
Pushing Ekim a little
Yes,
wide.
pushed him a little wide. They're still both okay though. We have Buster dropping down the grid.
We've got
What's going on
So
back
they've
here?
got
We've
a
got
Dodge
Sim.
fighting.
Yeah, Sim
Yep.
dropping 2 positions down to P6.
Too
But
wide
he's
with
back.
Aston
Yes,
Martin.
pushes
Give him
wide.
plenty of space, respectful racing there.
We've got Fever trying to push on Dodge.
Go around the
Oh,
outside into
God.
the end.
Oh, that is confident. That is, and he made it. We've got Frozzle pushing CJM as well. Lenny already creating 7/10 gap to Crush. We've got Darkly being taken by Dutchy. Dutchy holding his position in P10. Oh, we got a spin. We got Darkly spinning.
Plunging down the order there,
Yes.
losing his wing.
Sector 3, we don't have a safety car yet. I believe he is still in the race. Yes, he's still in the race. And we also have Kyle spinning. Kyle not being as active lately, so maybe a bit rusty there.
Trying to find form a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And up the front, we're seeing a pretty fierce looking
Yes.
field, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Sneaky already up into P10. Sneaky 1 lap up, almost up 10 positions.
Absolutely
That
on the
is
march. Dutchy
really
trying to make a move on Dalek here.
Yep. Dutchy going around the outside, Dalek giving him room.
Looks like Dutch might have it on the exit
Oh,
here.
there's a bit of touching there.
Bit of a jostle. I think
Yep, Dutchy grabs it.
Dutchy holding the position.
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
Good racing.
This is... We've got Fever now attacking Sim.
Awesome Jules.
Oh, we got Sector 2, Mo has retired. Yes.
Right out.
And we got a virtual safety car.
Full safety car.
Oh,
Do we? Oh no, we don't.
no we don't.
Just a virtual.
Can we just say what an effort from Sneaky in 1 lap up 10 positions.
Really impressive.
That's a
Monumental effort.
great start to the race.
I actually wish I'd seen it. I hadn't
Yeah,
go
I-
back and watched it.
Might have to get him to give us a replay later.
Yeah. It'd be
Posterity.
if he's recorded it. So it'd be an impressive 3 laps of the race to watch
Yeah.
it back up 10 spots.
So Buster dropping 4 spots and CJM dropping 2. Darkly down into last. Sim getting a 3-second time penalty under a VSC.
He's
Very
definitely
unlike
pleased
him.
with that, is he?
Yeah, very unlike him. Mo Ryab in chat now. Sorry about your race, mate. Better happen now than later, I guess.
That's one way of looking at it.
And we're off again.
At the start of the race so far, boys, nice and clean.
Yeah, it's been clean. Lenny already pulling almost a second on Crush. So I like this, having Lights 3-second penalty. We got Sector 2, we have an incident. Lights has retired.
Lights has
Yes. I believe he had an incident with another driver, with Buster. He has no wing. Yeah, Buster having no front wing.
Whoa.
So
We're seeing a Simdog are holding off Fever.
yeah, Fever's going to be
Fever
attacking him.
just-
He is flying through that
Getting an
corner.
absolutely killer exit out of that
That's a hell
corner,
of a
yeah.
launch.
I think probably ruining the day that DRS was invented.
Yeah.
We'll be cleanly past here.
Yeah, it's a big DRS train. They're all
Yeah.
over the DRS open there. And so he is right on the country. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Almost lost his rear there.
Me,
Not
you
even
can
lose
join the
time.
session if you like now.
Oh, fantastic. I can't wait. I'll be in.
So we've got CJM getting in front of Dodge now. Fever's still on the tail of Sim. I believe they are both AFR racers. They race in their T1 league in AFR. So they have raced each other quite a bit in the past, so they'll know each other's driving style. Crush struggling to catch up to Lenny. He's not making up any time, and I believe he's now out of DRS range.
What we do have, Sneaky just passed Dodgerino. Sneaky climbs another spot up to P9
Yes.
with his eye now on Frozzle.
Yes, so Crush now being hunted by JKO. No DRS for Crush. JKO gets a move done.
It looks like Lenny's going to be really trying
Yeah.
to put the pedal down now and see if he can get out of that 1 second gap
Yeah.
while Crush and JKO
JKO
fighting.
also gets
JKO
DRS on the
second
second.
DRS, yep.
Yeah. So he'll use that to catch up to Lenny.
And that will in turn give Crush the toe and close the field back up, it looks
Yes.
like. Lenny barely not doing enough. What do you need?
Yeah.
Another couple of tenths and he would have been
Yeah.
clear.
He needs to gain 4 tenths in Sector 2.
You know, I've said it once and I'll say it again, boys. These Division 1 guys know how to pick a line to record.
Yeah.
They
JKO. Lenny about to break that DRS.
Lenny's
We got
got some
Sim-
serious pace through that S section.
Yeah.
Simdogger right on the gearbox of Beckham.
Yep.
JKO, try and hang on.
JKO, I think he's
I
made
think he's
it.
gonna
He'll
get
keep.
it.
Yeah,
He's
he'll
done
keep
enough.
his DRS. Survives another lap in
That's
P2.
really going to help him.
Sector
That's-
3.
Oh, and Lenny's out. Lenny's.
Oh,
Lenny's hit
Lenny!
the wall.
Oh
Lenny.
no,
Oh,
Lenny!
such a strong beginning. He'll be devastated. Is that a safety car? You see, look how quick these
Safety
guys
car,
are responding
yes.
to that. Straight into the pit.
Frizzle gets a 5
Also
second
taking a
penalty.
Yeah.
Ah, Lenny. It was good while it lasted, mate.
Oh, definitely made an impression with the pace
Yeah.
there, Lenny. Just
It's
pretty
all
much
about
everyone
consistency,
in
boys.
ARL who's quick.
Yeah.
Likes walls.
We have
Whatever
one in the
division.
commentator.
Yeah. Absolute wall magnet here.
So we have JKO now leading the race. We have a full safety car. But I found that this track is really good for safety car restarts when you're at the front, as you can choose when to go out of those slow sections.
Yep. Speaking as someone who lost a lot of time on all the safety car restarts with cold mediums, trying to get traction out of that last corner, it's brutal.
Yes. So let's see what the tyre situation is now.
You know what I'd like to see while we're looking at those tyres would be the reaction time on some of those guys. I saw Feber drop into those tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like some of them must have chucked a Yui to make it, right?
Unbelievable. They just slammed it straight, and they must have seen the wreck and just gambled that it would trigger
Yeah,
a
it was
car.
gonna be a safety car.
And just
Faber
jumped in.
dropped in to grab the medium, so we might have just had an incident. Oh, now they're all flying back in. Crush, Eckham, and Sim. Oh no.
The guys who didn't get a chance to
They
fit
didn't
first,
go
like,
in.
they're right behind Lenny at the time.
And we just had a 5-second penalty for a incident going into the pits between Crush and Eckham.
Yeah, interestingly.
Oh, there'll be some gripes about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ames just gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well.
So even under safety cars, it's a quite race.
And JKO still leading. CJM goes into P2. And
You know, that could be the problem, guys. Maybe we've all got too many letters in our name.
Oh,
Seems
should I
to
be
be
NAW?
rapidity attached to 3. Yeah, just NAW, just NOR.
Or NDL?
I quite like NDL. It's not bad.
I
No
think it
damn
sounds
lines.
like a sounds like an
No
alphabet.
damn lines. NDL.
KNK for Kinkara.
yeah.
Touchdown lines, I think you mean.
MVP for me, maybe.
Probably,
No, just WAL for you, Wall.
WAL. Yeah, I'll be PCL for PC League. So that just is get another reminder.
I think you're gonna need to make that more apparent, Recon.
Yeah, we've had... It really caused a bit of disturbance tonight. Made the race late.
Maybe as a criteria to join ARL, you have to post a picture of your computer.
Of an actual PC. I like it.
Yeah.
You have to post your Austria time and your PC, an actual
Yeah,
picture
in
of
the
it.
same picture, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, with
Few
like a
interesting
cat.
tyre choices here, boys. Couple of hard runners.
Oh yeah, that's
Hard,
interesting.
yes.
And yet we've got the 2 front runners on soft, which is really interesting.
They haven't pitted.
Those boys haven't pit yet, have they?
Yeah, I would say their tyres would probably be around
Yeah, you're right.
the 20-25% range.
Yeah.
With Lenny crashing at that last corner, they would have shot straight through. So
Yeah.
there's no way
Yeah.
those guys could have pit, especially with the Delta. So this has really hurt them.
What's the logic then of them not pitting the second time round?
I think they'll lose too much track position. They're just
Yeah.
gonna try and
I had
stretch
the
them out
same
a bit.
problem yesterday.
They
Yeah.
pretty much come out in last, I think, regardless.
Yeah.
And then
The
be on
field was
same
very tight,
tyres.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
so you
just-
might as well hold the front and see what you can do.
And look, it's a good
interesting
track for
because
that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're probably at that point. You have to say that, you know, they're gunning for one stop, right?
Yep.
And you know, the guys on hards are basically doing the same thing. They'll be slower,
Yeah.
but they won't have to stop.
The
you know.
medium drivers will have
If we
to
have a-
pit again.
Yeah, if we see a
Oh,
safety
yeah.
car, you know, the hard drivers will be screwed and the medium drivers will be laughing. But yeah, it's all a bit of a gamble based on what you've seen around you, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we say Darkly having another shocker of a race?
Yeah, he won't be thrilled, will he?
Yeah.
Darkly
it's tough.
considered a bit of a contender in the early days, but he just hasn't been able to find any form.
I think just back to the guys going long, we've seen a couple of DNFs already. So far off the track, it's only been a VSC, so the hard tyres, even with a few more DNFs, if they're in the right place,
Yeah.
might be a really good choice.
Oh, what's happened here?
Absolutely.
Eckham has spun, I believe, under safety car.
Oh,
Won't be what he wants.
Oh,
The
the hard
hards.
runner. That's a hards.
cold
Oh
Cold
wait,
hearts. aren't
he's
they?
had to gain his position back, I believe.
safety car is in this lap, boys. We've got
Yes.
JKO getting ready to go on CJM.
That came in very late though. That's a very late call.
Did. Yeah, and
So here we
Like,
go.
keep him on their toes, but
And
JKO.
he is
Putting his
off.
foot down. Oh,
Uh,
we've got CJM.
Oh,
winning.
JKO! No!
He's okay. He's
No,
okay.
he's okay.
Does he
he's
fit?
vulnerable.
Does
He's
he
vulnerable.
Yeah, he's pitting.
JKO
He'd be
did.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah, those tyres. He was lucky to stay alive
Yeah.
there and not hit anything. He's spun late through that corner too.
Yeah. So we've got CJM defending against Crush right now. Crush on the medium, CJM on the older softs. So we'll see what. Oh, CJM saves it, but loses a lot of speed.
Drifting.
Oh,
Crush should
that's
clearly
really
get into the walls of the front. Oh, have we seen a move there?
Oh, is that a move by Crush
Yes,
going down
it
the
is.
inside?
And we've got
Oh,
Fibo
no.
going around the outside too.
FIBA. Oh.
This is a great move around the outside. Can he make it stick? Frozel with a time penalty. Fibo going super
Oh,
wide.
pushes
This
him
is
wide.
great racing.
He gets him though. He gets
Really
him.
did get him.
I'm not sure if that was
Absolutely brilliant racing.
overtake off track though.
It was super close, but Fibo's losing it again.
And then, oh no, CJM is being mauled right now. Sim on him right now as well. Gets him through the S's.
Oh, that is a great move by Sim.
Oh,
Think
pushes
we'll
him
see
wide.
CJM pit here. That's
Yeah, he'll have to pit. Frozel also getting him. He might have damage by the way he's going.
There's
Frozel.
too wide through every corner.
Oh,
of the lap.
Frozel.
I didn't see any reason for it.
Oh, he just goes into the wall. We just had someone go into the wall.
He's on the wide side. He can't pit. That's a tough opening lap for CJM.
Yeah, CJM.
Yeah, really difficult, those 9 lap olds.
We've got Dalek on him as well, and then Fluxy.
Staying
Oh,
3 wide.
This is gonna be
Third one.
this is gonna be carnage here. Oh, nah.
Keeping it nice, so
They-
2 wide.
There's a bit of contact between Fluxy and Lemon in the back.
Big hit here by Lemon.
Dutchy going
Pushing
very
CJ
wide.
again. And now we've got Fluxy and Lemon battling it out. Fluxy makes the pass. Can he make it stick? Lemon trying to go around the outside.
Lemon.
And Lemon's got the
Back.
inside line. Oh, this is great racing.
Oh, gets
Really
pushed
good.
wide,
Oh,
Fluxy.
first nudged him.
Oh, no!
Bit of a
Who
guide
is
there
that?
for Eckham, and he's pushed,
Eckham.
Lemon
Eckham.
very wide. I don't think he'll be too happy with that one.
Yes. Eckham is
Eckham ultimately losing out.
Lemon.
And Fluxy being pushed wide by Lemon.
getting their elbows out.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's too happy about this.
this is bumper cars, but they're
Fluxy's
getting
having
clean.
flashbacks to last night.
I hope Mez is watching.
Great run.
Oh, and he's going for it.
Now we've got Kyle coming
Yeah,
up. Kyle
Kyle's-
taking Buster. And Kyle looking to get in amongst the carnage.
So we've
What
been
happened to
told.
Sneaky Boy?
Oh no,
Fluxy.
Fluxy's spinning.
That's good enough to be a safety car, I think.
I don't think he's hit the wall very hard, if at all. Have a look at the quick Fluxy camera. No, he looks like he's saved. He's kept it out of the walls. He's not pitting.
That was an intense last lap.
We have been told by Basnik that CJM got shoved into the wall apparently and has some wing damage. So that would explain the rapid downfall.
It's a tough one.
Okay.
It's hard. It's still out on track on the softs.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's hoping for another safety car, I assume.
There's a lot of very hard fighting going on.
So we had Sneaky Pit. He's on some fresh mediums now, dropped back to 17th.
AKO on the hards. Fluxy
Yeah.
after a spin dropping back. And at the front, we're seeing a 2-second gap between the top 3 who are all in DRS range. And Frozel.
Crush,
the rest of the
3-second
moment.
penalty.
That's what
And Fever, the only one in the top 2 without a penalty. So
That's-
he's looking strong.
the top 4 is going to be interesting. So Crush has got an 8-second penalty, which is going to just be brutal.
5
Reno-
seconds weren't his fault though. There was an
But he's going to have to
incident.
serve them. He's going to have to pit again.
Yeah, that's a problem. He's going to lose 5 seconds.
It's just really unlucky.
Can I just say, did you see Fever drift around Sector 3 there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fever doesn't give a toss. He just does what he pleases.
And
Well, you got to think he's probably saving a bit of juice now with his DRS, isn't he?
Yeah.
Happy to tuck in. I think P2 is probably better than P1 in Mexico.
So we've got Lemon about to make a move on CJM as well. Kyle overtakes Ekim down the inside of turn 1. We also got Buster getting involved. Yeah, Kyle's woken up, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Up into P10 in the points. Oh, he's battling with Ekim.
Great fighting down
Oh,
here.
who is that? Was that Buster?
Buster, yeah, the Williams. And Darkly nearly ran to the back of him there as
Yeah,
well.
Kyle getting it done though. And Buster.
Holding his position.
Buster going around the outside there, that swerve.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Buster get a little bit of oversteer on the exit there.
Darkly getting
Looks
in front
like
of
Kyle
Ekim
doing
as
enough to
well.
hold again. Ekim must be carrying some wing damage.
Yeah.
From,
Fever getting closer and closer to Crush.
Fever, yeah.
He'll get him on the straight here, I believe.
And Buster looking to make a move on Kyle, but going desperately close, but not quite able to stick it around the outside there.
Here we go, Crush v Fever, turn 1. And then you got Sim. Sim having a cracker race up into P3.
It's finally coming
Staying
together
with
for
them.
him, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
interesting though. Fever couldn't get the job done.
No, or didn't want to.
Yeah. But it's brought Sim right back into it.
Yeah, they're all very close, aren't they?
Lemon
Great race.
dropping, I believe. No?
No, it's been Lemon overtaking CJM. CJM on 12 lap old softs now, probably really,
Yeah,
really
struggling.
hurting at this point.
Yeah. So we've been told by our new sideline reporter Basnik that Ekim has wing damage from the pack battling on restart. So that would explain his drop as well. Fluxy, CJM and Fluxy getting 3-second penalties.
And Fever still, no penalties.
Yeah,
Less
Fever.
than half a second behind Crush as they enter this home straight once again. He's very comfortable, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to come down. I guess we don't know how hard Crush
Well,
is defending. We don't know if he's giving it plenty or if he's saving his battery too.
Fever will get him here.
Fever looks to have a huge run on him here.
Yeah, here he is.
Yeah.
Makes a move, and will it stick?
And-
He'll get.
oh,
Yes, it
very
does.
comfortably ahead,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Doesn't even have to share the corner. Fever making it look easy. And we'll see how Crush goes with a lap of DRS of his own.
Let's see if Crush can
Fever's
stay
gonna have
with
this
him.
one.
And Sim also getting DRS on Crush, so
Yep. Sim's going to be eyeing Crush up through these corners here.
do we know what type of setup Sim runs compared to Crush?
No,
Are they both?
I don't know what they're running actually.
It would be interesting to know if one's running more downforce than the other. Dutchy getting close to Dodge as well. Dutchy also having a... Oh, Sim gets a 3-second penalty. So he's at 6 seconds now. Dalek having... Also getting 3 seconds. But yet Dutchy having a clean race with no penalties. Look at the penalty count just go up and up.
Yeah, it's a bad track for us, isn't it? We're seeing Fever coming back into the home straight. Crush has stayed in contact with him very much.
Yeah.
6.5 attempts back.
So
Where do you think the penalties are being incurred? Is it through the essence? People taking too aggressive line through them?
It's very easy to... You really want your inner tyres pretty much on that white line, and it's very easy to just take a little bit too much there, I think.
can we just see
Fever nearly losing the rear through turn 1.
Oh.
Maybe cutting a corner there to stay ahead.
Frizzle holding off, creating a bit of a train here, having Dodge, Dutchy and Dalek behind him. Dutch, I spoke too soon, just gets a 3-second penalty there.
Yep. And guys, look at the front three. We've got Crush,
Absolutely.
Feedback, Gearbox in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we just say, look, the top three have created such a gap to the cars behind them.
So it's really impressive how all three of them are driving.
It's a shame Lenny's not there. He was having a cracker race as well.
This would be such a race. Wouldn't it? Imagine being the one who didn't get a podium from those four.
Absolute shout out to Lenny. His first full race in the division, taking pole, leading early, and then just an unlucky incident there to take him out of the race. We're looking for good things for him in the season.
We'll chalk it up to jet lag in this one. He's not used to the times.
That's it.
Racing at a regular time. Oh, and Fluxy takes a penalty there.
Oh, and again, Feverino just getting his tail out. He spins that rear coming around those corners.
Crush, Fever's creating a bit of gap though.
Yeah, but he's not able to hold it, is he? You know,
Yeah.
Crush is right back within 3 attempts by the end of the straight.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And
even
we've
looking to
got-
get a move
Oh, he
done
was
here.
thinking about it.
Oh, he did think about it, didn't he?
We have
The,
CJM
second
dropping
attempt
down.
here.
Oh, he's in the pit. CJM finally
Yeah.
deciding to pit.
15 lap holds off, so heroic effort.
And we've
Alright,
got
so expect to see
Dutchy
the
moving
mediums
into
here.
P5. Guys,
Oh,
Tibble dropping
Crush.
Crush once again
Oh,
moving
Crush
out
is going to
on
make a
Fever.
move.
Crush making a move for the lead. No, he's
No,
tucked
no.
back in it once again.
Gives Faber the respect.
And massive patience from Sim as
Yeah.
well. He's been there this whole time. He hasn't tried anything crazy. He's just keeping in the race, looking for his opportunity, staying in touch.
Yeah.
There
Looking
is a
at-
gap to Frozzle there, but he's
Yeah.
holding him behind him. He's holding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Frozzle, the Minister of Defence.
Yep.
This Dutch Frozzle battle is epic as well.
Yeah.
If you were in Faber's position here, would you consider letting Crush through?
Interesting, isn't it?
Gonna run out of battery.
I wouldn't use a lot of battery to defend it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd hope that he had a moment and I could break the DRS, and then I'd use battery. But yeah, I don't think I'd be fighting us too hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Crush
fight.
coming back at me.
Looking at
Yeah.
that penalty count, I would not be fighting.
Yeah, he's got
Not
not
taking
a lot
the
to
risk.
gain and everything to lose,
Yep.
doesn't he?
With Fever, he's making up so much time in the S's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is
Sector
slowly
three.
just every
Sector
lap he's
3,
an extra
we got an
10
Alpha
Dalek
Tauri.
goes out.
Yes, Dalek
Dalek.
And
spins.
it looks like it was on that exit. Yeah, he's crashed in the pit
Safety
lane.
car.
And we're seeing,
Everyone's
Yeah.
falling into the pits
quick
now.
responders straight into the pits
Buster.
once again.
CJM might make up some spaces here.
Yeah, he possibly.
He'll definitely be pleased to be brought back into it.
Let's look at the tyre situation. So we've got Fiorino with 10 lap old mediums at the front. In fact, everyone's pretty much on 10 lap old mediums, the top 7. So
Do you
assume
go
it's
for
all-
softs?
That's a
You
big
go
ask.
mediums again.
Yeah, I think you go mediums.
Well, Kyle went out on softs. He's going to try pushing. Kyle is really good at saving his tyres though.
He is. And he's going to, assuming they all pit, Kyle's going to be in a good
Yeah.
position here.
Yeah, maybe just looking to make up some positions, either and gamble on another safety car. I mean, we've had a few. You know, if he can get himself 4th or 5th on track, and there's another safety car, and everyone goes in, he'll be, you know, laughing all the way to the podium.
JKO
Sure.
also pitting, getting fresh set of mediums.
And we've got Kyle coming around the track. It's going to be very interesting to see whether Kyle and Co get out in front of these leaders.
I don't believe they will.
I don't think so. I think they've got
Yeah.
enough of a buffer up there. And
Yeah, the
Kyle and
Delta
Co
won't
are
allow
running
it.
it. He's staying out. Fever is staying out.
Fever staying out. Only Sim pitting. Interesting.
Crush stayed out too.
Frozzle
Maybe
pitting.
thinking those
Dutch
tires are just
pitting.
starting to come good.
Dodge pitting. Is Lemon going to pit? Lemon pitting as well. So Sim should keep his P3 position. Frozzle
Why
jumps
would Crush
Sim.
not
And he's
have
going to be
pitted?
on the softs.
Oh no, he
there.
doesn't. Sorry. Yeah.
Surely that was the best time for Crush to get rid of those 5-second penalty. Was to take it there, and then he had enough of a buffer on the trailing pack, I think.
Crush
Maybe he-
might be looking to not. It's entirely possible that the front couple of guys, especially with the lead they're building, think that as long as they don't have to overtake, that they're quick enough, even on old tyres, that track position's all that matters to them.
Also,
You know, if they don't think
Crush.
they're going to get overtaken. Why
Yeah.
do they change?
Crush could
Crush
be
gets his
trying.
5-second back. doesn't
Yeah,
he?
if Crush finishes
Yeah,
a race
if
on
he
those
stays out.
mediums,
Yeah, which
it
would be a
might
big
have forced him to
consideration
stay
for him.
out. If he can stay within
Yeah.
that 5-second gap to Fever.
And he'll be thinking if Fever can do it, I can do it, won't he? You've got to back yourself, so...
And he has 1 lap less tyres, so
Yeah, it's,
he'll probably wait for
definitely in for a chance.
Fever to actually pit, and then if he does, he may.
Yeah, and he's got that benefit of being in second, the you know, the ability to do the opposite if he wants to roll the dice.
Yeah. Interesting. We've got Killer Pitbull in the chat saying that he thinks Kyle's going to be 5 laps short on those softs. Kyle,
I think he might be right there.
He might be, yeah.
It's a big effort, but even it's just when they start falling off, isn't it? They don't need to be completely shredded to start losing all the time you've made.
But
Yeah.
Dutchy jumping up into P4, I'm not sure if he actually overtook Dodge on track beforehand. There might have been some issues in the pit lane.
Yeah,
See,
maybe
now
Dodge
what's the
serving a
logic?
penalty.
Yeah.
For these two guys on softs, like Sim and Dutchy, new softs, what's your thinking? Because again, they're going to have to pit as well, right?
Oh, look, They don't
No, I
have
don't
to
think
pit,
so.
right? I think if they can get themselves maybe a 5-second lead with a few laps to go, they'll be able to hold it.
Yeah.
And they might well be gambling on another safety car, thinking that it's going to happen again. And you know, if they can get themselves into first, and everyone pits under a safety car for a sprint to the end on softs, they'll be coming up first again.
You can go roughly 16 laps on the softs, so they can technically finish the race on those softs. So, depending if the safety car will probably come in this lap, it'll be borderline.
I think.
Are they going to race each other though? That's the question. Will team orders?
Yeah, the Ferraris.
Yeah.
I think
The
they
other
will.
question is, will the guys in 5, 6, 7 on the fresh mediums will they have the pace to get past Fever and
Yeah.
Crush? Because if they do, the Sim Dog in particular could put a pretty big lead up.
Yeah. Sim's in a great spot right now.
Yeah, if he can get through. It's a tricky track to overtake, Mexico. It's not easy. There'll be 3 laps till the DRS comes out, and the softs will be starting to go a bit squelchy by then.
Yeah,
Kyle.
I think Dodge and Croswell and Lemon are in prime position here to make a play for that third podium spot. I think they can push those mediums all the way through to the end, whereas
And
Sim and Dutchy, if they can't
Safety
get
car coming
away,
in.
they're going to struggle.
Yeah. If they get stuck, it's not good news for Sim and Dutch. But that said, the guys in front of them again, their tyres are 12 laps old. They don't have any more life in them than the softs do.
Crush sticking on Fever.
We're about to see who's warmed up their tyres the best. Are we going
Well,
to see
he's
any
already
Sim?
created a gap.
Dutchy making a move on Sim immediately.
Dutchy's going to be racing, but Fever's already
And he's
almost
got
a
the
second.
slipstream on Crush as well. He'll be leaving Sim a little behind there, I'd imagine.
What's going to happen here? Dutchy giving Sim space.
Oh, and Sim back in front of Dutch.
Yeah, he gave him the space. He braked a bit earlier there. But they're going to be wanting to try to get past Crush as fast as possible. Sim thinking of making a move.
Oh, and Sim making a move.
He's going to try going around the outside. More grip.
Nice.
It's a long way round, but he gets the inside for the second part.
Yes, and he's made it stick.
Switchback, he has made a great move.
Fantastic
Yes.
move.
What a
Sim.
brilliant move that was.
But Fever
Really
already
racing
1.5
yeah.
seconds.
So Sim paying the price for that pass.
Yeah.
It'll probably, you'd expect, yeah, there we go. We're
Now,
seeing the delta coming down.
Dutch also.
Dutchy
Crush gets
right
3
on.
seconds.
Another penalty. Yeah, so Sim's taken about a third of a second out of Fever through that last sector, so...
Yeah,
I
Sim
think
should
the
get him.
softs are going to be threatening.
Oh, Dutch is just waiting. He's going to get a better exit, but
He's yes, he's
and
got
his
it.
he'll get Crush here. There we go.
But,
Where's
yeah,
Kyle?
that was
Kyle
very
up
good.
into P8. He's also on a fresh set of softs. Crush, not going to let this one go. Possibly looking. No, he won't be able to
Sim
make
Dog
it.
is so close to Fever
Yeah.
now. He might be looking to get it done into this next corner. Will he go the long way round again?
Is he going to do the same thing?
Probably giving it plenty of juice right now, and he's in the slipstream. And he's moving, he's trying to go the long way round.
He's
He
going to
loves
do.
it.
He's going to try
Loves
doing the
it.
same thing.
And
Yeah.
he's got the
This is a
inside for
great
the second.
line.
Oh,
This is a great line.
And
Look,
Sim
the switchback.
looking
Leading the
beautiful.
race.
Just can't get the switchback on.
That was beautiful. If you're looking
Fever
to
try.
get a bit of space through these S's as well with all that extra grip on those
There's
fresh
a
softs.
battle going on in the back of the grid. I believe CJM may have spun. Having a shocker of a race.
Oh, he was looking good for the early
Yeah.
laps, wasn't
Fluxy with another pin.
Penalties are not looking good for Fluxy tonight. But Sim already creating a second gap to Fever.
he? Yeah, and Dutchy closing the gap
Yeah.
to Fever as well now. And you got to think that there might be some players in,
Yeah.
you know,
Did
trying
they
to
make a
hold up
mistake?
competition a little. Yeah, it does look like a mistake, doesn't it,
Yeah.
at this stage?
Because Dutchy already putting a second on Crush as well. And Dodge
Sim
is
Dog getting
chasing
fastest
Crush.
lap. Yeah, Dutch looking
But-
like the next DRS zone is going to be lights for Fever.
You know what's
Who's
going to
not going to
decide
have
it?
DRS to defend.
It's going to come down to whether or not they both have to pit. If both of them have to go in again for one more set of tyres before the end, then you got to assume, well, then it's all on, right? But and Feverina dropping back again as Dutchy moves into P2.
Yeah. This is a
Medium.
great
More
race
and
for
more like a
Ferrari.
mistake, aren't they? Yeah, 1-2. And definitely the capacity for, even if those softs do lose pace, for Dutchy to hold up Fever a little bit and just buy Sim a little extra space.
So now we've got the cars that were running 5, 6, and 7 chasing Crush. They will get DRS on him the way it's looking on the main straight.
And Crush, Fever's trying desperately to stay within DRS for this
For
next
Dutch,
lap on
yeah.
Dutch, or he might be waving goodbye.
Well, but remember, Fever's only got to stay within 6 seconds of Simdogger and 3 of Dutch, right? So
Kyle battling with Lemon, trying to get the move done.
And he's through.
And yeah, looks like he's got it done. Gets a bit of a bad exit.
Hole on the inside.
Not Lemon getting it.
Lemon coming straight back at
But
him.
DRS they're both getting DRS.
Flip's doing very strong here. Kyle might still have a crack. Doesn't look like it.
Is Kyle going to make a move?
He's making a move out. He's on the inside.
And
nicely braked. Great driving.
oh no! Oh Kyle! Oh no! Oh no!
He's murdered Kyle.
Oh, Fluxy probably did deserve that penalty there. Probably isn't happy.
No.
With a hit.
And the Alpine of Fluxy's no wing.
He's got no wing at all.
Yeah. Do we know if any other drivers?
Oh, devastating for Alpine. Innocent victim of just
the violence of Red Bull. Oh, and Fever's
Fever.
taking his first penalty.
Okay, the race on.
Licking his lips now.
Yeah, that's a game changer, that penalty.
He's up to 3.8 seconds out on Fever as well, so that is enough for Simdogger to be leading
the race. Yeah.
Dutchy's broken the DRS to Fever.
Yeah, he's 2 seconds out, and Fever breaking it to Crush in turn. Dodd's looking to close the gap on Crush now as well. It looks like those mediums were just not the call at all.
What a difference a safety car makes.
Yeah.
Well, Crush.
They just rounded the corner as a safety car.
Yeah, and I mean, if any of the guys behind hadn't pit, it would have been a very different story, right? Simdogger and Dutch would have had to come through a lot of traffic rather than just have a straight run at them. So, yeah, it's all a bit of luck of the draw.
First thing pulling out, we've got a great train happening behind Darkly for P8.
Yes.
Busted JKO and Ekim all on each other's gearboxes.
A bit of a shout out to Darkly, hey? We're saying he's had a shocker the last couple of weeks, but he's clawed his way back into it.
Yeah, up into
P8.
It looks like that might be taken away from him right now.
Oh, that's a really good point, Recon. Sleepy must have had a bit of
a great start.
Yeah.
JKO and Ekim will be looking to claw back their positions back to where they started, I think.
Yeah, JKO knows he's got pace, doesn't he?
Yeah.
This must be killing him. He must be thinking he should be in the top 4 or 5, yeah. I think JKO could stick with Fever and Sim and Crush.